For Robert Brown, this isn't just a job, this is his life. The president of the Maryland Watermen's Association, Brown has been out on the water since he was a teenager in the 60s. But this is a new challenge.
The market's the problem. It's not the volume of oysters we got.
The oyster industry in Maryland is struggling, even as oyster population is soaring after years of environmental challenges. 3 years ago, more than 720,000 bushels of oysters were harvested from Maryland waters, but this past year, less than half of that.
We would have surpassed that this year if we'd had market to sell it.
From St. Mary's County to the Eastern Shore, which State Senator Johnny Mouts represents, the economic impacts cannot be understated.
It is a crisis situation for a lot of working families in my district.
Several factors exist for the weak market.
Seafood is a luxury. And when the economy gets down and money's tight and you got a family to feed, are you going to buy lobster, shrimp, and oysters?
There's another challenge. Maryland is failing to promote some of its most famous products.
Our producers can actually meet that consumer demand if we market ourselves in the right way.
There's a bill in Annapolis right now to study how the state could market its seafood successfully, the way, say, Alaska does.
You have your iconic industry in peril. I would expect our state to have this to be a top priority.
For an industry in peril, this doesn't help. The spill of nearly 250 million gallons of sewage water into the Potomac caused Maryland environmental officials to take precautionary measures and temporarily shut down shellfish harvesting in the Potomac. That has since been lifted.
Did that impact you at all?
Yes.
How so?
Well, number one, the buyers that we sell to don't want anything off the Potomac. They shut us right off because the people, after they shucked the oysters that they were selling to, their big accounts were coming and say, look, we don't want no oysters out of the Potomac.
And were they unsafe to eat?
No, they were safe to eat.
So why is that they didn't want to buy them?
It's a stigma put in a person's head when they keep looking at television and see a pipe with sewage coming out of it. Look at that pretty meat there.
Brown says recovering from this disaster is about sending a message
To the bay.
Yes.
The governor's in on it too.
The Maryland Department of Environment is very tight and very trustworthy on when they say something is open and you can eat it, you best believe it's open.
As the industry works to promote itself, Maryland's entire congressional delegation is trying to help workers who struggled because of icy conditions, the sewage spill, and the overall tough market. They're asking the Trump administration to declare a fishery disaster. That would open up some financial resources. For Brown, he wants to keep delivering the freshest oysters to tables across the state, but says he needs help.
Hey, if you don't have market, you don't go to work.